all my friends and subscribers. I wanted to really say thank you for coming on board to my channel. I know there's a lot of new ones, and boy do I really appreciate all of you who have come along on this strange little journey of crocheting. There will be other arts and crafts. I'm going to put together a video for the future on making charm bracelets. And you might think, well, what is there about making charm bracelets? Oh, let me tell you, there is a lot. So let's get to my crocheting, which I haven't done a whole lot of new kinds of crochet. I have been making a ton of granny squares, and Crafty Floridian, a lot are coming your way. I don't even know if you watch my videos, but anyhow, I have a bunch of granny squares coming your way. So one of my goals was to go through my stash of little tiny bits of yarn, and I am telling you, I don't know what the deal is. I think the yarn reproduced overnight, because it just didn't seem to matter how many little scraps I used. My little scrap bin wasn't going down. It's still overflowing. It was overflowing when I started, and well, I made, this is 14 squares, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put these into scarves and send those to Billy. And then I have, here's 13 just random scrappy ones, and then I have Christmas yarn, so I made 4 of these, which I'll keep these because I'm going to do something with them. I have these 2 here that I haven't sewn in the yarn tails yet, but I mean, good grief, look at this stack. This stack is huge. Look at this. And my pile didn't go down. I don't understand. It's like grape nuts in the bowl. You pour in a little milk and they just go all over the place. You just can't ever get rid of them. Anyways, so that's really what I've been working on for the past few days. I do have a couple of bears that I have made, but I'm thinking that I'm going to put together a video on how to sew on the arms and the legs, because I've developed a few hacks for doing it, because I've just put on so many arms and legs, and I just have a way of doing it that works. So I'm going to put together a video on that, but I'm not quite sure where to position the camera so that only my hands and the desk show. So if somebody could take a picture of where they put the camera when they're sitting at the desk, like, you know, you gotta have a third person take the picture, I would really appreciate it. And then just post it, and be sure to notify me, because I'm not quite sure where I'm supposed to put the camera. The good thing is my next door neighbors' grandkids are here, and I might experiment and have them just sit down at the desk and me just put the camera at different places and see, you know, how I can work it. It'll give them some fun stuff to do. They can play director. So, let's see. Oh, and I did order some more yarn from Michael's. I'm sort of concerned that half of it won't show up, but we will see. And the reason why I'm concerned is that one of the Craft Smart yarns, the one that's the, let's see, I think I just sewed it here. I did. Where did you go? Oh, down here. Okay, this one that is one of the ombres called Pink Coral. One day they have it, and the next they don't, and then the next they do, and then the next they don't. So yesterday they didn't have any. They don't have any in the stores, period. But they don't have it online either. And today they said they did have it online. So it's still $2.47 a skein, so I took a chance. I ordered a dozen skeins. We'll see if they actually show up. I don't know. And I ordered some more pink, so I'm going to be really well stocked on this, pink, and the beige, which, speaking of this beige, I've already gone through one whole skein making bears, and I have only completed 5 bears. I have parts of 7 others waiting, but that's how much you can get out of one of these. I still have 20 full skeins of this. Oh yes, 20. And I'm not sorry. I know it's a very good price, $2.47, still online. You can't get it in the stores, most likely. So we'll see if that order comes in for this. I'm hopeful, but not quite convinced that it's going to happen. So that's really what I have been working on as far as crocheting. And Billy, I'm going to send you all of these because they're just random and you can just match them up however you want. But I probably won't send them for a couple weeks, at which time I will have a lot more. And if you get tired of receiving the squares or you have too many, just let us all know and we'll stop making them, stop sending them. I think though that with these, I was just going to send you these, Billy, but you had said that you take between 7 and 9 squares to make a scarf, and I have 7 of each of these and they match, as you can see. So I'll just put together 2 scarves and send those along. But the rest I'll just let you mix and match them for your sister's blanket or for scarves or whatever. And let's see what else. Oh, I sold 2 elephants today. You know my elephants? Well, first of all, the gal that I made that black and white blanket for, which I will refresh your memory, is right here. I finally got to give it to her today, and she's totally over the moon about it, just loved it, so, which is good because now I don't have to make her a beige one. But she was asking about my elephants, and I said, well, yeah, I still have a few elephants left. So she ended up purchasing one, and then every Wednesday this one gal comes and she does housekeeping for my landlady. And so she saw the elephant and she said, well, do you have any others? And I said, yes. And so she bought an elephant. And that's great. Those are the first amigurumis I've sold for a very long time. But here's pictures of the 2 elephants that I sold today. So that was really cool. And like I said, I have 2 bears ready to be put together, and I will put them together on camera at some point. Otherwise, they are completely finished. And I guess that's about it. Again, thank you so much for coming on board. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have happened to stumble across this and you like it, feel free to subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified of all future videos. And I shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.